Tonight, we're hearing from the woman who befriended accused murderer Lois Riess, even allowing her to stay in her home in Texas. Investigators say Riess murdered her husband in Minnesota before driving down to Fort Myers Beach and then murdering a tourist there to steal her identity. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg has been working to find out more about this developing story, going through newly released information and talking to this woman to find out what her experience was like. Lisa?
Well, Patrick, this woman tells me by phone she was so fooled. She had no idea what Lois Riess was even capable of. She describes her as friendly, outgoing, and she thought she was making a new buddy. Instead, she's now grateful she wasn't her next victim. A Texas woman says she was eating dinner here at Liam's Steakhouse on South Padre Island when accused murderer Lois Riess struck up a conversation with her.
She came up to the bar where I was having dinner, and she said something like, well, I guess we're both dining alone. She's very, I guess you could say, friendly, outgoing.
She said Riess was going by the name LaDonna and told her she was grieving her husband's death in Minnesota, then headed to Fort Myers Beach.
She said she was a widow. I'm a widow as well, and that's kind of how we, I guess, kind of connected. I didn't know that she was a widow because she killed her husband. So
the woman says she drove Riess back to the Motel 6 she was staying in that night.
Friday the 13th, we had dinner again at the same spot. Friday the 13th is really my lucky day because she did not kill me.
That night at Liam's, she said she didn't feel right, and the bartenders think Riess may have put something in her drink.
Maybe she might have wanted an excuse to come home with me. I don't remember how we talked about how she was going to come back to my house.
But Riess did spend the night at her house.
She saw that I had a lot of security cameras in my house, and maybe that saved my life. I don't know.
Text messages seized as evidence by detectives show the two discussing other plans together. Would love to keep in touch, Riess writes. And in another, she says, guess where I'm dining, my friend. Wish you were also. The woman told me she and Riess planned another dinner together, but as the time got closer, she didn't hear from her. When she got to Liam's that evening, a waiter broke the news.
He said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Then he told me that she had been arrested for double murder. I can't describe the feeling that I had in my stomach. I had the shakes. I was in a state of shock. I just couldn't believe it. I just feel like I dodged a bullet.
And when I asked this woman if she and Lois Riess look similar, she said a detective even told her that if Riess dyed her hair dark brown like her hair, she could probably pass as her look-alike. Another interesting note, though, inside the room Riess was staying in at that South Padre Island Motel 6, investigators found 2 guns, ammo, a holster, duct tape, rubber gloves, and what appeared to be a trophy. Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.